Okay, so this morning, what I want you to do is I want you to have some practice at some percentage questions. So I'm going to put some links to Quizlet on Classroom. But before I do that, I just want to go through what we do. So, say if I have something like 70. Sorry, let me make it a bit clearer. There we go. Okay, so say if I have something like 70. If I want to find 10% of 70, remember whenever we find 10%, we just divide by 10. So if I want 10% of 70, I'd do 70 divided by 10, so 10% is 7. And I can use that now to find lots of other percentages. So for example, 30% would be 10%, which is 7, multiplied by 3. So it would be 7 times 3, so I'd get 21. Okay? 5% would be 10% divided by 2. So that would be 7 divided by 2. So I would get 3.5. Okay? The other one that we need to work from is 1%. Okay? So 1% would be 70 divided by 100. So remember, when we divide by 100, each place value moves 2 places to the right. So we go 77, 0.7. So 1% would be 0.7. So if I've got these kind of variations now, I can use that to find any percentage that I want to. So for example, if I wanted 16%, I could break it up into 10%, 5%, and 1%. Okay, so I've got 10% is 7, I've got 5% is 3.5, and I've got 1% is 0.7. So if I add them together, I've got 7, 10.5, 11.2. Okay, all without a calculator. You can use column addition if you need to. Sorry, I didn't realise that was on. If I wanted something like, let's say, 52%, okay, the easiest way to break that up would be 50%. So if I want 50%, remember we always think of the original value as 100%, so 50% would literally just be 70 divided by 2 because it's half of the original value. And then I'd want 2%, okay? So if I know that 1% is 0.7, 2% is going to be 2 times 0.7. So if I want 52%, I've got 35 for half of it, and then 2 times 0.7 is 1.4. So altogether it would be 36.4 as my answer. Okay, so there's just a few questions. Okay, we can use that method to try and find anything. So some of the ones that you need to remember, I would say 10% divide by 10. Okay, 50% divide by 2. 1% divide by 100. 25% is an easy one, so 25% is the same as a quarter, so we can divide by 4. 20% you can just divide by 5 if you want to, or you can work from all the others. Okay, and then what you need to do is use multiples, or so things like halving 10%, okay, to find 5%, okay, timesing 10% by 4 to find 40% and things like that. So they're like your key building blocks to each question. Okay, all right, if you've got any questions about those, just send me an email and I'll do my best to answer.